Hey YouTube, it's Antoinette. I just wanted to encourage everyone today to pursue your dreams, pursue your goals, and do what makes you feel good. As long as you are disciplined and as long as you kind of do no harm in the process. I'm really excited about 2019 and the future, and I hope that you're excited about 2019 and the future as well. Um, so I think there's so many things that we can kind of focus on in our lives and say, well, hey, this is um, this is this is going to be difficult, or this I've had a hard time doing this, or I've experienced a lot of pain, I've experienced a lot of struggles, I've experienced a lot of trouble, and it's like, well, just push past it, seek encouragement, seek God's guidance, and some people work with their friends, some people work with their family, and do what they need to do in order to encourage themselves and grow. There are people who read spiritual texts, read the Bible and other spiritual texts to encourage themselves and engage in spiritual practice, maybe yoga or meditation or those types of things. And I encourage myself by doing those things. That I did a yoga teacher training at one point, and I was learning to meditate, and there is this technique that I learned called fire breaths, and I had done certain spiritual practices, and when I learned to do fire breaths, it was really, really calming for me. And then there are things like spiritual baths, and where you just use sea salts and kind of soak while you have the sea salts there, and they just calm you and give you peace, and just kind of restore you. So there's so many things that you can do um, to overcome, like to when you experience certain things that seem beyond your control, that seem beyond your control. There are ways to manage things. There's nothing that's really beyond your control, because with God we can do all things. So, and the scripture says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But I know when there's certain things that seem almost impossible, like my own life, there are certain things that seem almost impossible to overcome. But it's possible to overcome those things. It's absolutely possible to overcome those things. They said, well, hey, if you want to be something, and they say, well, you have to be a certain height to be this, or you have to be a certain weight, or you have to look a certain way to do this, that people have overcome and defied the odds over and over and over again. You can think of any number of people in your own life, maybe your loved ones who overcome insurmountable obstacles, and then look in the media and the news, at the Olympics, at different sporting events, at Nobel Peace Prizes, and other people who have just kind of overcome and defied odds in technology, and defied the odds in technology, in literary expression, writers and authors, and um, just so many people who've done so many great things, who invented so many things, who have architects and engineers, and then all types of scientists, and then people who have designed and created, and artists, musicians. There's so many people who have really defied the odds, and so you can you can overcome the obstacles in your life. Be excited about 2019. Be excited about 2020. Be excited about everything that the future has in store, and not get mired in the difficulties um, of what can seem like difficulties in the present moment, but at the same time being present in your situations. So be encouraged, be encouraged, be encouraged. Do what you believe is best for you. As long as you also take into consideration that we live in a society where we have to um, be cognizant and aware of others in our surroundings and environment. At the same time, we can push forward and achieve our dreams. So that's my encouraging video. I posted a part one to this video to just encourage you if you're hurting or if you have pain. And this part of the encouragement is about just achieving your dreams. So be encouraged, be encouraged, be encouraged. And I am looking forward to seeing all the great things, wonderful things you are going to do in 2019. 2019 is almost over, 2020, and the years to come. So this is Antoinette signing off.